So boys and girls, welcome to this video, and in this video I'm going to go through the Content Magnify funnel. This is going to be a very long training video. It's going to be like an hour long. I'm going to have to film this in two different parts. Basically, this funnel is what allows me to attract 6k clients to my offer, and also the funnel that can add an extra 10 to 30k to your monthly recurring revenue plus, and also build your brand in the meanwhile. So let's get straight into it, and let me just show you how many slides we've got to go through. 52 slides, so we'll get into that real quick. Okay, so who's this video for? So this video is for businesses who are sick and tired of sending cold messages to get clients, so all the time just sending cold messages. Businesses who are sick of relying on just referrals to get more clients. Online coaches, consultants, info product creators, and anyone who sells a service online. This is for you. But who is this not for? So this isn't for people who have to be convinced to get on camera. So if you don't want to get on camera and you're like, don't want to build a brand, you don't want to get on camera and film yourself, this video is not for you, okay? Businesses who are not willing to put in the work. Everything good in life takes time, okay? So if you're not willing to put in the work, this video is not for you, and the steps in this video will not work. And this isn't for people who don't want to add 10 to 30k to monthly recurring revenue by leveraging a personal brand. So if you don't want to add that amount to your monthly recurring revenue, click off this video and don't watch it, okay? Because this isn't for you. If you do want to add that amount, this is for you, so stay watching. So what are you going to learn by the end of this free training? So hopefully you will learn how to get clients without sending hundreds of cold messages every single day, because that's the whole goal of this funnel. You'll finally know how to attract your dream clients instead of chasing clients who are the opposite of dream clients, who are just like terrible to work with and just always bugging you and just not a very good client in general. You don't want those clients, and you're going to be attracting your dream clients. And you will also learn how to use content and a personal brand as leverage to scale your business to new heights. So first, I want you to realize why what you're doing right now is not going to get you to where you want to be. So cold outreach is not a reliable way to get clients every single month. If you stop doing cold outreach, if you stop sending messages, you don't get clients the next month. And if one client leaves you, you're fighting to send as many cold messages daily, worrying where your next client comes from, and that's not a good situation to be in, okay? If your business is not growing, it's dying, okay? There's many more reasons why what you're doing right now won't help you scale, like hiring an army of VAs. I don't know why people even bother doing that. It doesn't work. So much effort and time needs to go into that said thing, and it's just not worth it, okay? Because in the end, if your VAs decide to leave, or you have to get rid of some VAs, no one's going to be sending messages, okay? So it's just not worth it doing that. But you also need to realize there's only two things you need to sell something online. If you have these two things, you will make money with your offer, guaranteed. So the first thing you need is attention, of course. If you don't have any attention on your offer, no one's going to know about it. And two is you need trust. You can have all the attention in the world, but if you don't have trust from someone, no one's going to buy from you. So what actually happens when you have zero attention? As I said, no one knows about your offer, no one knows about your expertise, and you won't have anyone to even attempt to pitch, which means you're going to make no money. And what happens when you don't have any trust? When you do pitch someone and you have attention but you don't have trust, no one will buy. No one is even going to consider buying from you because they don't trust you. You will have all the attention in the world but no money, because again, you don't have the trust to actually sell that thing to that said person. And finally, your business will obviously not grow. So how can you actually get both of these things to be able to scale? Realize if you have both of these things, you will make a lot of money with your offer. To get attention, you need to post short form content. To gain trust, you need to give away a bunch of value and be in front of your prospect's face for a long period of time, 24/7. So let's speak about it. So how are you going to leverage short form content to get lots of the right attention onto you, your offer, and your business? So all you need to do is follow this framework when posting short form content. You need to post 70% of the time valuable content, 20% of the time ask for something in return, and 10% of the time try and go viral, okay? This will help you get attention and nurture at the same time, and also intrigue the viewers for more from you. So how are you going to get the right attention onto you, your offer and your business? All you need to do to get the right attention is get your content messaging dialed in. And this is so your prospect knows if your content is meant for them or not when they come onto your page. So it's very important when someone comes onto your page, they realise, okay, is this guy speaking to me? Is this girl speaking to me? Will I get some value from these pieces of content if I stay on and watch? So getting your content messaging dialed in, and this is quite simple. So all you need to do is create and add subtle hints within your content around these 5 pillars. So who you serve, what you do, your unique mechanism, which is your unique process to actually get clients' results, your clients' results, and your expertise. This is going to make sure your prospects know if your content is meant for them or not, which is the goal. We want to make sure that our prospects know when they come on our page, okay, is this guy's content for me or not? So how to leverage longer form content to build trust hours. So short form content, you should realise by now, is just to get attention, nothing else. So I say this a lot, but it's true. Short form content should literally only be posting short form content to actually get attention onto you, your offer and your business, nothing else. A lot of people think you can convert people into paying clients with just short form content, but that's not the case, okay? You need at least 7 trust hours for a prospect to even consider buying from you, and short form content cannot do that at all. It only builds up a certain amount of trust hours, and short form content is to just intrigue people for more. People will not convert from short form content, okay? You need to lead all short form videos to longer form videos by optimizing your shorter form profiles. So all you have to do to optimize your short form profiles is simple. In your TikTok profile, just put your link in the bio to your YouTube channel. When you have 1K followers on TikTok, you can only do that. If you don't have 1K on TikTok, just lead all the attention to Instagram, then you can lead the Instagram attention to longer form videos, okay? But Instagram, you need to optimize a bit more of your profile. So put the link of a YouTube video, a valuable YouTube video, in the first link of your bio, and also optimize the IG highlights. So as you can see down here, I have one that says value YouTube, and this is because every time I post a YouTube video, I post it on my story, and then I post that story on the highlights. So whenever someone comes onto my profile, they click on the highlights, see the YouTube, and then go to that YouTube platform. But again, on Instagram, you can actually have two links. So one of my links is a YouTube video leading to YouTube, and one's a free community, but we'll get onto that later on. So you can also leverage short form to lead to longer form content. You can use something called ManyChat to lead your prospects over to long form, and this is something that everyone's been doing at the moment, and I do suggest doing it, especially when you're posting on Instagram. Within the call to actions of your short form videos, you can say something like, I just made a free training on how to their desired outcome, comment the keyword, and I will send it over to you for completely free. And what this is going to do is when someone comments that keyword, ManyChat will automatically send over the free training, and you can set this up, of course, in ManyChat to do that, and it's quite simple. I've got a whole video going through that. I'll leave it in the link down below if you like, and you can watch that, or it's in the modules in the classroom. You can just watch that, okay? But the main free training you should give people is your video sales letter, and this is important because remember, the video sales letter, well, we haven't talked about that yet, but video sales letter is supposed to be positioned as a free training, so it's also going to be a very valuable free training. But it's also going to be a video convincing your prospect that your process is the process they need to get from point A to point B. But when they watch this video, they're going to get a ton of value from it, and also be convinced again that your process is the thing they need. So this is why I suggest using ManyChat and putting the video sales letter link in the automation, so it sends over to them, and so they're on your YouTube as well. So all this is going to do is send prospects over to your YouTube channel. As I said, the video sales letter will be on YouTube, so it was take them over to the YouTube channel and also your video sales letter, so they might even convert straight away, who knows. And it will also convince your prospect that your process is the process they need. And of course, the best thing is they will now be on your YouTube channel and be binge watching your content, which is the main thing we want to do. Okay, so what kind of YouTube videos should you be posting? What I suggest posting is in detail, step-by-step processes. So position your unique mechanism as the center of attention. A lot of people get confused when I say unique mechanism, and in simple terms is how you get your clients results. So the process you take your clients through, the process you sell, that is your unique mechanism. So make sure you always position that mechanism center of attention. So always speak about it, always make videos about it, always give in detail step-by-step processes about it, because it's your unique process. The next YouTube video is in detail client case studies. So going through a client result you've got, this is going to build up so much trust, because if you have proof of concept, people are going to think, okay, he's done it for someone else, he's done it for himself, he can do it for me as well. Also, you can post day in the life videos if you really want to. I suggest doing this if you have a interest in life and you go traveling, everything like that, you go new places, do this 100%. And also raw and authentic videos, and what I mean by that is just when an idea pops into your head, you just set up the camera and record. You don't have any edits, you don't have fancy edits, because I think YouTube is moving over to that side of content where they just want raw and authentic videos. Everyone's sick and tired of the over edited videos. They just want to see raw and authentic you being you. Okay, so those are the 4 YouTube videos you can create. You can create one every week and then change up the frameworks each week. So use the same frameworks but change up the idea each week when you're posting. So one step-by-step process, one in detail client case study, one day in the life video, one raw and authentic video, and just change up the idea each time. So when should you post on YouTube? So long form is not like short form. You don't need to post every single day. All I suggest doing is post 1 video a week and use the frameworks I gave you, and again just change up the idea each month. And just make sure your video's valuable as fuck, because remember, the main goal is to lead everyone to YouTube, to the video sales letter, but the YouTube videos have to be valuable enough that they build up those trust hours, so they want to move on to that or getting convinced stage where you're convincing them that your process is the thing they need and making them problem aware. So there are 3 stages within this funnel. One's awareness, one's building trust, and one's convincing your prospect. So the 3 stages of this, again, I just went over them 3, but I'll go over it in a bit more detail. It means the prospect is aware of you, the prospect trusts that you know your shit, and the prospect's convinced that your process is the process they need to get from point A to point B, which is their desired outcome. So we have covered awareness and trust. Let's move on to convince. So your prospect can have trust for you but not be convinced your process is the process they need. This may be because they are not problem aware, so they don't realize they have a problem. Maybe because they're not problem aware, they haven't realized they actually have a problem that needs solving, like ASAP, or they just think that your process will not work. Because they can still have trust for you, they can still realize, okay, this guy knows his shit, I trust him that he knows what he's talking about, but I'm not sure if the process is actually the process I need at this moment. So you need to make them realize that it is. So to convince your prospect that your process is the process they need, you need to lead all longer form attention to a specific YouTube video. So all of the longer form videos, of course, are going to be on YouTube, but in the descriptions of all those videos is going to be a specific training. This video will be positioned as a free training, as I said, but in reality it will be a video sales letter. So a video sales letter is a video convincing your prospect again that your process is the process they need to get from point A to point B, which is their desired outcome. I've said that a million times, but that's what a video sales letter actually is. So all you're going to do is make them problem aware in this training, and also rub salt in the wounds of that problem to make sure they know if they don't solve it, it will be bad and it will be a bad outcome. So here's a video sales letter script structure that you can use for your video sales letter. So all you're going to do is hook your audience in with a crazy promise, explain who the video's for, who the training's for, a bit like I did at the start of this video, but this video is generally just a free training. It's not a video sales letter. My video sales letter is an hour long. So but yeah, do that at the start like I did, explain who it's for, who it's not for, etc. And then back up the crazy hook with social proof. So make sure you're adding clients' results. Again, remember, proof of concept means people think that you can do it for them as well. Then you are going to make them problem aware, so make them realize they have the problem, and then rub salt in the wounds of that problem. Add 3 to 5 pain points. Just make them realize if they don't do something about this pain, if they don't do something about this problem, something might happen, etc. Then you're going to speak about the system that they are more than likely using right now and explain why it's outdated and why it's not working, why it won't work anymore. And then you're going to position your unique mechanism as the problem solver to those problems, to the problem that they have. Run them through your unique mechanism. Don't hold back on the value, because this is what's really going to sell them on the process. So make sure you don't hold back on the value. Give away the whole process for free, because remember, people don't just pay you for the info. They pay you to implement the actual process and hold their hand along the way. So all you're going to do after that is add more social proof in. So what I mean by this is explain when a client joined, what happened, and where they're at now. So what happened when they implemented your unique mechanism? Where did they go from? They went from point A to point B, their desired outcome. And then boom, all you're going to do is end with a simple call to action, asking them to book a call or DM you on Instagram if they want that said process implemented for them. And also make sure you say if they are not ready to join or they're not ready to invest in your services, they can join your free community, which will be linked within the VSL description, and we'll talk about the community in more detail in a minute. So you can literally create this VSL on Google Slides, maybe like I'm doing right now. Notion is this app here. It's just a project management tool, everything like that. You can do it on here. You can do it on Google Docs if you really want to. You can do it on Miro. You can do it on wherever you want, as long as you follow that script structure and the framework that I gave you for the video sales letter. So welcome back to part 2. I had to cut this one short. I've done the first 25 slides and now we're on to part 2. But where do you put this video sales letter? So we were just like, let me go back real quick. We was talking about creating your VSL, so creating your video sales letter. And I told you how to create it, I told you how to script it, where to script it on, and where now do you put this video sales letter? So what I would suggest doing is putting the link in every one of your normal YouTube videos description. So what I mean by this is every time you post a normal YouTube video, you are going to promote that said video on Instagram stories, so you can promote it, get a bit more views, and then let the algorithm do the rest, get the people who already are on your page over to YouTube. But within that link of your normal YouTube video, and at the end of that normal video, you should say something like, I created a free training on exactly how to desired outcome, check it out, it's in the link in the bio, no strings attached, it's literally another YouTube video, you don't even have to put your email in. And that's gonna prompt them to watch it, because what most people do is they say something like, check out my link in my bio, check out my link in my description, and it's a video sales letter, but it's on an actual landing page where they have to put their email in. With this, it's just a free YouTube video, but it's still going to convince them that our process is the best process, and it's also giving value, which will build up even more trust. And as I said, and as I will say, I'll just give it away now, it doesn't matter if people do not convert from this, because we're just going to retarget them. So also you can post the link on your IG stories, as I said, the video sales letter, and you can do the many chat sequences that I spoke about. So whenever someone comments on your video a keyword, it will send them over it. But you can also do this for stories. You can also create a story automation where this happens as well, and I have a whole video going over this. It's literally in my YouTube somewhere. I just posted it yesterday, so you'll be able to see it. And you're also going to post in your free community. So what I mean by this is you're going to have a free community, and especially in school. I only know of school because that's what my free community is in. You can join it down below if you really want to. In that free community, there's something called Classroom, and that's where you're going to put all your free courses, free trainings, free modules in. But I have, do you know what? Let me just show you. If you're not already in the actual community, let me just show you. This is probably going to go to the community as well, but as you can see here, it says Classroom, and here is the Content Magnify program, and I say more information about this link. They go to it, and it's all the information they need about my service. Okay, about my service, about my process, about everything, and it even says the prices. So if people want straight away, yeah, we're going to go through it, they can do it, and it also gives clients results, etc., everything like that, and they can see I've got my clients the best results, and they can convert from that. But if you want a template of this Notion docs, DM me on Instagram the word offer docs, and I'll send you over a template. I'll send you over it so you can edit it and everything like that. Coffee break. So how the funnel looks so far, so as we've gone through, is short form content messaging dialed in, to the Instagram profiles, to the long form content, to the video sales letter. Now the main goal of this funnel is to get people over to YouTube, longer form videos, but also is to get them to the video sales letter. And they probably will, it is a bit difficult to get them over to the video sales letter, because I know back in the heyday, when I was watching YouTube, I never normally checked the descriptions of YouTube videos. But what I suggest doing is, at the end of every YouTube video, or at the end of some YouTube videos, just say, check out my free training, it's in the description. So people are prompted, if they got enough value from the video they're watching right now, they're going to be like, okay, this guy or girl knows exactly what they're doing. I'm gonna watch the free training, okay? And then they're gonna go to the description, though that's gonna be positioned as a free training, but in reality it will be your video sales letter. That's the whole funnel so far: short form content messaging, long form content, video sales letter. So now let's speak about the community, because I did jump ahead quite a bit, but you do need a community. If people do not convert from this video sales letter, again, you can have a link in the description of the video sales letter, which will be your free community. I would also make sure they know it's in the description, so at the end of your video sales letter, after you offer your offer, like book a call if you're interested in us implementing it for you. After you say that, you can then say if you're not ready to invest, you can join the free community with the link below, and that will be the link to the free school community. I recommend school is actually kind of expensive actually. The app School is like £80 a month for just you be able to create a community, but yeah, it is worth it because it's a good platform. So as I said, the people who join this are very warm, because they've decided to take time out of their day to actually join this free community, and also want some more information about what you actually speak about, and also because once they watch the VSL, that's how they'll be able to join the free community. So they've been through your short form, they've been through your long form, and now they've actually been through your VSL as well as your community. Well, now they'll probably join your community. So all you're going to do within this free community is post free trainings in there, and I would suggest posting content you're not willing to give away in your normal content. So I know how most people are like, oh, don't give away secrets, and I suggest giving away your secrets within your free content anyway. But if you don't want to within that kind of content, and you want to kind of lead them on a bit, put the content you're not willing to post normally in this free community, because they're literally, the people who join this community are literally on the edge of buying from you. Okay, so make sure you post as much value as you possibly can within that free community. And as I said, you can create this community on School, you can create the community on Discord, you can create the community on any platform which is community based. And all you're going to do with this link is put it in the second link this is where you should put your community links. Okay, you should put it in the second link of your IG bio, because on Instagram you can have 2 links. So one should be your YouTube video, and one should be your free community or paid community, whatever you want to do. You can also do a low ticket community, and this will show how warm these prospects really are because they're joining. Okay, you can put it in all your YouTube video descriptions as well, like this, and also put it in your video sales letter description. As you can see, join our free community, and you can have it in every description of your YouTube video. So how the funnel looks now, as you can see, changed a little bit from last time I showed you. Again, let me go through it real quick. Short form content with the content messaging dialed in, to the profiles, to the short form content profiles, to long form content, to video sales letter, to community. Then that should be a qualified book call, and also the video sales letter is mainly to convert. Okay, so people might convert from that video sales letter, but they might not. That's why I suggest having that community as a bonus thing if they're not willing to book a call with you yet or anything like that. So they join that community and then get nurtured until they are a qualified book call. And as I said, these are only going to be qualified book calls because they've been through all your content, and your content has helped them overcome any subconscious objections they may have, because everyone has objections beforehand. Okay, even if they don't, they do have it subconsciously, as I just said. So if the person hopped on the call, then that's when the objections would start coming to them. But we're able to get rid of those objections beforehand with the content we're producing in the short form, in the long form, and especially the community and the video sales letter. But the video sales letter is mainly to convince them your process is the best process. And again, the reason why I do suggest leveraging a free community is because the people who do not book a call from the video sales letter will join. These will be very warm leads who join, and you can put trainings in there again, which you do not want to give away within your normal content. And also, people may just join from your normal content anyway, and these are still warm leads because, again, they're choosing to join a community with like-minded people, and also just you in general, because they know you're going to give away a bunch of value. So another way to actually get more appointments and to set more appointments is to reach out to people when they interact consistently with your short form content. A lot of coaches who sell you've probably gone through one of them, who sell you 10k packages, are telling you to reach out straight away when someone interacts with your short form content. And I think that just gives a bad first impression, because people aren't stupid. They know exactly what you're trying to do. When you text them, hey, after they've interacted with your content, they know you're trying to sell them. So don't do it straight away. I would let them go through your funnel a bit and let them interact consistently. So when I mean consistently, they like your videos consistently, they comment consistently, they interact with your story consistently. That's exactly when I would reach out. Because if you think about it, if you reach out straight away, they've seen probably like one piece of your content and they won't be warm enough yet, and there'd be just awkward appointment setting, which you don't want, where they just be blunt and they won't want to reply to you because they know exactly what you're trying to do. And don't get me wrong, even if they do go through your funnel a bit, they may still be like this because they don't want to be sold. Humans don't like change. No one likes change, but they know it's for the best if they do it. So you have to try convince them but anyway, when you do reach out, don't be salesy. Literally just say, hey, thanks for the interactions recently, appreciate it more than you know. Are you on your journey, or are you just enjoying the content? So for me, when I reach out to people, it will be, are you on your content creation journey, or are you just enjoying the content? For you, if you're a fitness coach, it might be, are you on your weight loss journey? Are you on your muscle building journey? Are you on your fitness journey? Or if you're an Airbnb coach, or are you on your Airbnb journey? Just tailor it towards your industry, what you actually do. So let's just say you're what's another industry? You're a business coach. Just be like, are you on your business journey? How's the business going? you just enjoying our content. Just ask them the question. You can also add a little haha on the end, so it doesn't seem like you're just bluntly asking a question. It should be like talking to a friend. You shouldn't just be like asking them. You shouldn't be. You should try make it like you're talking to a friend, because otherwise they're just going to be like, "Oh, go away, mate," and you don't want that. So all you have to do after that is find out their pain points by asking questions. And what I mean by this is ask them questions to find out their pain points, and then use those pain points as leverage to hop on a call. So once you have a pain point, once they've said something that's pain, you can be like, "Oh, I think I've got the exact solution for this. Do you mind if we put a full roadmap together on a call?" And then you can just offer the call. When prospects decide they want to take that step and invest and book a call, to only get qualified book calls, you need a qualification process. And this is so you know if the prospect who just booked a call is the right fit for your services. Because you don't want to hop on calls, that's just wasting your time, with people who are not ready to invest. We want people, again, the whole goal of this funnel is just to get people to say send the invoice, ask a few questions, and then say send the invoice. So we only want qualified people hopping on those calls, and to do that you need a qualification process. And it sounds harder than it is, but it's not hard at all. All you need to use is a form within Calendly. So to only get qualified book calls, when prospects decide they want to take the step and invest and book a call, to get qualified calls you need a qualification process, and this consists of a form within Calendly, and all you're going to do is put qualification questions within them, so you only get qualified book calls. So this is going to make sure when people do decide to book a call, they answer the questions. You can see if they are the right fit or not for the call, because you don't want to waste time, okay? You don't want to waste time, especially with unqualified prospects who aren't willing to buy. We only want to send the invoice calls. We only want a few questions, and for them to say send the invoice. So we only want people to ask a few questions and then say send the invoice, and this is what this Calendly form is going to do. So you can use these questions within the form. It's in Calendly. If you book calls with Calendly, I would 100% recommend doing this. I would recommend only using a few questions that I've said within the photo. So the fourth question would be needed. So this is a paid investment. Are you willing to invest a minimum? And then put your minimum in. But 5, what is your Instagram at? So you can just take a look at their profile, see what they do, etc. Gather some information for the call. And then the 6th question, which is, are you whatever your industry is. So for me, are you a freelancer or online service-based business, online coach, consultant, high-ticket course creator? And then 7th question, I would 100% use as well, because this is a very good way to see where all the traffic's coming from, and then you can go all in on that platform. So let's just say it's YouTube. You know for a fact that YouTube is nurturing your prospects and getting them to book in a call, which is amazing. Okay, so those are the 4 questions I suggest having. You can have all of them if you want. It just depends on your offer, so make sure you put your own qualification questions in as well. So the people who are qualified and aren't qualified. If they are qualified, take the call, close them. It's going to be send the invoice call. If they are not qualified, don't take the call. But I see people go wrong here as well. They think just because they aren't qualified now that you can just treat them like shit and just be like, you're not qualified, we can't take the call. What I would do is still help them on messages and think long term. If you help them and they do become qualified in the future, they will come back to you. If it's the other way round, they would choose someone else because you gave them a bad first impression. Okay, and it makes you seem like you're in it just for the money. And I know, of course, you are in it for the money, but if you want impact, you need to help people as well. You don't just want to be salesy like that. You actually want to help them first. And even if they aren't qualified, help them get qualified so they can pay you. So how this funnel works, part one, I've gone through the whole funnel, but I want to make sure you know how it exactly works. So you get the right attention by posting short form content with your messaging dialed in. They get intrigued for more, so they watch your content, they see all the value, they see all the entertaining content that you're putting out there, and they're like, damn, oh, this guy or girl actually is very good at what they do. I'm intrigued for more. I want to watch more of their content. And that's how I act when it comes to a person on social media. I see their short form, I'm like, oh, nice. I wonder if they have long form. Then I look them up on YouTube, or if they have a link, even better, I click on it, watch the long form. I get nurtured, okay? It happens for me, so this is why I'm telling you, do it, okay? So you're going to lead all of that attention to longer form videos where you build up that trust with them. So you can build up that trust with step-by-step processes, in detail client case studies, day in the life videos, and everything like that, okay? I'm telling you now, it will build up trust because you're going into more detail, you're getting into the nitty-gritty details, they're seeing you for a longer period of time. And then you're going to lead all of that attention to a specific YouTube video, which is positioned as a free training, but really a video sales letter. And this will convince the viewers that your process is the process they need to get from point A to point B, which is their desired outcome. So how it works, part two. People will be converting into a book call from that video sales letter, but not everyone will. Let's just be straight up. No, not everyone's gonna convert, okay? If they do not convert from this, they will be led to a free community. In this community, you can post free trainings which you aren't willing to post within your normal content. So what I mean by this is you can post your secrets that you aren't willing to give away. Even though I suggest giving away secrets within your normal content, you can give them away within this free community because the people who join are very, very warm. You can also retarget the people who didn't convert from the VSL with short form, long form community content until they decide to pull the plug and invest into your services. We're just building up the trust hours, and when someone doesn't have enough trust hours, they're not going to invest, but when they do have enough trust hours, they're obviously going to invest. So how it works, part three. Another way to get more prospects on a call is to reach out to anyone who interacted with your short form content consistently. So when someone interacts with your short form content, reach out, okay? Reach out, ask them questions to find out their pain points, and then get them on a call and close them. You should be booking less calls but more qualified calls, because the people who are booking in have been through your content. They've overcome any objections. They're ready to invest. They just need to ask a few questions and then they're going to be ready. And the people on these calls will have a couple questions and then just say, send the invoice. As I said before, because they are qualified, okay? Because you're only going to get qualified book calls. So why does this funnel actually work? It gets the right attention onto you, your offer and your business. The attention goes to your longer form videos and get nurtured, which builds up trust. And trust is the number one thing you need to sell somebody something. They get convinced your process is the process they need to get from point A to point B, which is their desired outcome. So if they know you can get them to where they want to be, of course they're going to invest. And finally, your content has helped prospects overcome any subconscious objections, so they will have few to zero objections on the call they have with you. Why this funnel works, part two. There's even more, okay? You will only get qualified book calls because of the form. You won't have sales calls, you will have send the invoice calls. If people do not convert from the video sales letter, they join your free community until they have built up enough trust hours, and then they will convert into a paying client. So the content you produce is going to keep retargeting prospects until they're ready to invest, because more than likely they've either followed you, they've either joined your community, or they're interacting with your content, so the algorithm will keep giving that content to them. So once you add at least an extra 10 to 30k to your monthly recurring revenue with this organic funnel, or you see a halt in the book calls or business growth, this is the perfect time to get double the amount of attention. And I'm not saying you won't be able to add an extra 30k plus to your monthly recurring revenue, You will be, but you need a bigger brand to actually do that, okay? But anyway, it's the perfect time to get double the amount of attention. So how do you do this? So you need to implement 2 simple things after this, after things halt or after you add an extra 10 to 30k to your monthly recurrent revenue. And the funnel is going to say the exact same, but all you need to implement is 1 simple Instagram follow ad and a couple of retargeting ads. So what is a follow ad? What is an Instagram follow ad? A follow ad is an ad, but only optimizing for the follow. So it's in the name, okay? It's a small ask which most people are willing to do, rather than asking for their email straight away, which not many people are willing to do. It's their personal information. So a follow ad is an ad, but only optimizing for the follow. It's a small ask which most people are willing to do, rather than asking for their email straight away. It's their personal information. They don't want to give that away for like free straight away. This will get more targeted eyes onto your page and also double the amount of attention. So why do you need to implement this follow ad? So all it's going to do is get double the amount of attention onto you, your offer and your business, get more targeted people onto your profile straight away because of targeting options, and you're also just paying for leads and not relying on the algorithm to give you targeted leads, okay? Because you can't rely on the algorithm for that most of the time. But as I said, once you add an extra 10 to 30k, it's completely fine. But then you should implement these, okay? So how to script your follow ad. All you're going to do is call out your ideal client, label them with 3 to 5 pain points, include case studies, and end by asking them to follow you if what you said related to them. So here's an example.
If you sell a service online and you're stuck between 2 to 5k a month, it's probably because you don't have enough attention on your offer. Attention is the new oil, and if you don't have any, you're not going to make any money. I have helped 2 of my clients reach 100k followers, allowing them to get hundreds of thousands of eyes onto their offer, leading them to make a lot more money. If you're sick of sending cold messages and you want to learn exactly how you can get more attention on your offer by using the power of social media, follow me and scroll through my content. I'm going to teach you exactly how to get more attention on your offer and convert it using a simple funnel on Instagram.
So there we go. As you can see, it's just optimizing for the follow. And how you're going to set up these follow ads is you're not going to boost them. Like most people, they boost them, but you don't actually have as much targeting options when you boost them. All you're going to do is use Meta Ads Manager, and it has more targeting options. That's exactly why you need to use that. So let's get into how to actually set these up. So it's very simple. You're just going to come down to campaigns, and then you're going to go create. You're going to go traffic. Going to go manual traffic, continue, and then you're going to name this campaign. You're going to go next, confirm. You're going to optimize for Instagram profile visits. You're going to name that as well. Going to set your budget. I would do £10 daily to start. You can set your schedule time whenever you want to schedule it to. Choose your location. I normally just do USA and also United Kingdom, but you can also exclude people, and I normally exclude India and Nigeria. So next is the actual, so what you're going to do is switch to original audience. So use original, and then all you're going to do for the targeting, well, make sure you put the age range in. If you only target males, target male. If you only target females, target females. And then for detailed targeting, all you're going to put in is what your ideal client is interested in. So for me, it will be social media marketing. And make sure you pick the one that says interests on the side, okay? And that's all I would do, just one of them, that's enough. And then you can say all languages, or I normally say English, all. And then you're going to go edit, and then put manual placements, and then just leave them on. I would leave them on. I normally get rid of that one though, to be fair, but just next. And then name the ad, and then you're going to make sure your page is connected, and you're going to make sure you also post the ad organically on Instagram, then come to use existing post, then select post, and then you're going to select the post that you want to run. Let's just say my one's that, and then it's going to process. If it says video must be uploaded to Facebook, just go off and go on again, and then just let it process. And when it's processed, all you need to do is press publish, and that's exactly how you can run a follow ad. Nice and simple. So the next thing is retargeting ads, and I see retargeting ads as a way to get in front of your prospect's face again and remind them you are there. So just in case they've forgotten you, they're going to be reminded that you're actually there. It's also a very good way to get them back into your funnel and or move them onto the next stage of your funnel, and also a very good way to get people into your free community. Now, the scripting of your retargeting ads is just simple. Just script it like a normal video. So label audience with a problem, speak about desired outcome, give them a step-by-step process on how they can get to their desired outcome, and then you're going to end with a call to action. So, but I want you to just focus on the call to action. Make sure to lead them somewhere. And you can just start your retargeting ad like this. Why have you been on my profile and not joined our free community yet, where we're speaking about so and so? So you can start a retargeting ad like that, or you can just start in like a normal video and focus on the call to action. And I would run at least 3 retargeting ads. So 1 is leading people to your free community, 1 making them comment or DM you a keyword so you can send them over to your video sales letter, and 1 getting them over to your YouTube channel. So just saying, click the link and go to my YouTube channel, etc. So how the funnel looks now. So all you're going to do, follow ads, message indulge, short form content, profile, long form content, VSL. If they don't convert, they join the community. Get retargeted by retargeting ads. You can also reach out to people. Then qualified book calls, form to qualify, and after calls book nurturing process. I don't want to get into that today because it's a bit confusing. And then if they don't book a call, keep providing value until they do book a call. And let me just show you quickly. It's literally the same on how you set up retargeting ads. But all you have to do first is come to audiences. Then press create audience, then custom audience, Instagram, next, then 90 days, and then you can choose whoever followed this professional account, whoever visited the professional account, who engaged with it, anything you want to do. Okay, you can pick one of these. I think I normally put whoever visited, because there's a lot of people who visit my profile, and name it, and then press create audience, and do the same thing as the follow ad. So follow this process of the follow ad, but all I would do, instead of picking Instagram profile, what I would do is either website to the school or messaging app, so they can message you a keyword, so ManyChat can send them over on automation. If you again, ManyChat automation, simple. I've got a video going through that. Check my YouTube for it. And then, yeah, that's all you're going to do. And it's exactly the same as the follow ad, just literally a retargeting ad. So create 3 of them. 1 for the joining the free community, 1 making them comment or DM you a keyword so you can send them something more valuable over, like a video sales letter, and 3, 1 getting them back onto your YouTube. 1 getting them into your YouTube channel. Okay, so that is the content magnify funnel, and that's exactly how you're gonna scale your business with just content, with content systems, nothing else, and also ads once you get to that stage. So this is so good because content is the new oil. If you don't have it, you're not going to make any money. If you have it, you're going to make a lot of money, because if attention is on you, attention's on your offer. And if you have attention on your offer, you have loads of people to pitch to. And when you create content, you can build up trust, and trust is the number one thing you need to sell somebody something. And the best thing about these calls is they're just going to hop on the call, ask a few questions, and then say send the invoice, because the content has done the rest of the work. And that's why you shouldn't be worried about getting loads of book calls. You should be worried about getting qualified book calls that just want to say, yeah, I'm on board, come, let's go, let's get this done. Okay, so I hope you got some value from this video. Hopefully it was over an hour, but if not, sorry about that. But I hope you got some value from this. It's a very valuable video. If you implement the steps within this video, I guarantee you will add at least on the low end 10 to 15k to your monthly recurring revenue, but on the high end 100% if you implement the steps for a long period of time, 30k plus to your monthly recurring revenue. So I hope you got some value from this. Thanks guys for watching. Peace.